Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our 365-day broadcast to see how far we can get in a year. I'm your host, Zonavox, and, yep, just getting started. Sorry about the late stream here. Hey, Classic Joe coming in on top. Hello and welcome. Looks like you're actually beating out the competition today. Taking back your throne. Let's see what we've got. Hey, welcome back, Gator. Look, Classic Joe is right on top. So, Joe, did you end up figuring out the whole thing with the gigas and all of that? Alright, also, let me take a look at this thing. 45%. You're looking at on here. I believe I condensed these out a little earlier. Alright, so... Well, that should last for a little bit, but... Hey, welcome back, Adam. Yep, sorry I'm a little bit later than I expected. And I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Haven't really had the chance to like rest or anything. Got home, dressed down, so that way I'm in my my home shorts and baggy tee and all of that. And now I am, doing the stream here. Yep. And we have a lot of metal and stuff, so hopefully I'll be able to go ahead and get a couple things done here. So, first things first is more likely than not going to be the Rex saddles. I think the blueprint's in here. No, I think the blueprint's in the fabricator right now. Smithy? Blueprint is somewhere. Wait, where's my song? Man, this is not going to be a thing, guys. I turned it into it was a one-time thing, and then suddenly now it's become a privilege for everybody. All right, this is the last time I'm going to be doing this. You are the first one that's here to log in. We cheer. This is the last time that I'm gonna fucking sing this song. Okay, there. You got your song. That's it. No more. We're done. Where's Lily? I am not sure. Probably doing whatever Lily does. Alright. Need just a moment to go ahead and find this thing. Hold on, where? Okay. Why are you over here? Must have been an attack somewhere. Hello, Insane Asylum. How you doing? Taking a bearing of everything we have scattered all over the place. Okay, so we have quite a lot of stuff here, so let me go ahead and start working on crafting up these saddles. I think we have enough metal to be able to do a lot of this stuff here. I may have to go back and forth, so let me go put on my hazmat suit, because I cannot, not with this crafting, I can't take anything. We'll have to leave the pants on. Well, no, we don't, just because we're going to be transferring from one thing to the next, so... let's see where it kicks out of the furnace first. That might determine where we go. It's probably going to kick out this way, which if I can just walk, yeah, all good. So, it'll kick out exactly how I think it's going to. Yep, just right in front and pile up. Watching Giga's Edge hats that take 2 days to hatch is boring. Yeah, it's. I told you, it's not fun. Raising Gigas is my least favorite thing to do. I mean, that's why Z dipped. He didn't want to do that anymore. He did it. He's already done it once. Didn't want to do it again. So, yeah, raising Gigas, not exactly a fun experience. Not really a fun experience, so... Alright, let's move all of the metal in here. Okay, see how much metal we're working with. Quite a bit, I'm sure. Not enough, I'm sure. Yeah, 14,000, so that'll give me all of 10 saddles, roughly. Maybe probably 9 saddles, more likely than not. 10,000, so I'm going to need a lot of fiber, probably about 100,000. We'll grab all the fiber we can from here. $59,000, it should be okay for now. We'll move all the hide in here. And what else are we gonna need? Because I can take stuff out here. Fiber. Alright, let's pull all this cementing paste out. Move that back into the box. And put this hide away for right now. Well, no, we should be good with the hide. Let me grab some of this. Well, I don't think we have enough fiber, to be honest. Definitely not enough fiber. Yeah, we have enough for like one saddle. Alright, this is going to be fun. Need to go out and get some fiber first. Easiest way to go ahead and get fiber. We're going to clear the cache here real quick. Daddy box, unlink. Metamucil if you don't have enough fiber. If only it was that simple. I can't, since you mentioned something like that, I cannot wait for the day when, you know, we can just, we'll be able to just do all kinds of crazy stuff with VR, you know, where you'll be in a VR environment and just completely able to experience everything there is with, whatever we're doing at that particular time. All right, how much fiber is that? Quite a bit. Right, I need to put these on. And get food, and get water. Can't go under there. When you finish the island, you want to try Velguero? A lot of people like Velguero. You know, aside from the Feather Raptors, which everyone says are some of the strongest teams in the game. So, listen, that's kind of how it is when you've got Giga Eggs. You're pretty much chained to them. But hey, it's worth it for those kind of stats on a Giga, right? You ever watch Squid Game? Oh my goodness. We actually just had this discussion yesterday about Squid Game. Squid Game is just a copy of one of my favorite, or an anime that I like a lot, and it's also a manga called Kaiji, which is, I think, Ultimate Survivor Kaiji is what it's called. But yeah, Squid Game is basically just that. So yeah, I think Squid Game is pretty cool, but I'm also kind of like, man, all these people who will never get to see Kaiji and will think that Squid Game is just this highly unique concept. But yeah, I have not watched it yet. I've heard a lot about it, so I know the premise of it, because it's basically just that manga or that anime. Yeah, Kaiji, or Ultimate Survivor Kaiji, is pretty good. It's about a guy who's down on his luck and decides to go ahead and enter like a cruise ship to try and win back all of his stuff, but he has the worst kind of luck. So he just constantly loses and loses and loses. But what gets him there is because he has a massive amount of debt to begin with. So I haven't seen it, but I'll get there. Guys have some cool movies to see. Depends on what your definition of cool is and what kind of movie are you looking for. It's really what it comes down to, because I have a lot of movies I can recommend, but it depends on what you're looking for. Good idea, because you're going to need so much meat for that thing. Yeah, most people have fridges full of meat. And keep in mind, it eats one meat every 20 seconds. So that equals out to 3 meat a minute, which is 3. So 3 meat a minute 60, 63. So it's going to eat through about 180 meat an hour. So yeah, you're going to need quite a few stacks of meat. All right, let's start this up and see what we can do with it. Three. Geez, only 3 because of the fiber. We'll just leave it run for a while. 124, oh my goodness, I think it's going to be it. I think that's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be 124 saddles. Okay, let's go get some more fiber. if we can get, I think, 10 saddles, that would be great. But we're honestly looking at between 20 and 30 of them, so 1 meat every 20 seconds. Times better come quickly. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was warning you about. It is not for the faint of heart. Raising a Giga is not for the faint of heart. Adventure, action, fantasy. Adventure, action, and fantasy. Golden Compass, I think, fits a lot of those. You know, Lord of the Rings, you know, is also a pretty good one that I would suggest. Hobbit as well, if you're into that. Let me think. Let me see about getting rid of this stone here. Okay, that lightens it up enough to bring it back in real quick. God, I wish they never ended Harry Potter. I mean, J.K. Rowling still keeps pumping out stuff, still keeps trying to milk the series. So I mean, technically it hasn't ended because she technically keeps pumping out stuff. Can't say I'm a big fan of the new things she's putting out all the time, but yeah, it is what it is. Oh, I didn't think this one through. I didn't think this one through. I didn't think this one through. Alright, hold on, guys. I gotta, like, weasel my way to getting this back to the thing. You're about to start Kaiji? It's pretty interesting. Like, the art style is something you'll have to get used to. But, like, the guy, I'll tell you, it's one of those animes that if I didn't know the guy's previous work, I might not have given it a shot. But I like the pacing. The pacing on this thing is great. Hey, Diego, welcome back. I'm doing pretty well. We're working on getting some Rex saddles. So it's going to be a lot of back and forth here as we're going out, getting fiber, and coming back. Hide. Okay. Two more fiber, obviously. 74, 124s. 113. Oh, 124. Okay, put that back in. Well, it sounds like why I stuck it through the first season of... Huh, really? So I think I'll enjoy it. Alright, catch you later. Tell me what you think of it. All right, let's get on a copper butt. Go get some more fiber. Pull the fiber that's on there right now. Okay, drop everything else. It's a lot of good metal, but... Sure, what's your question? I might have an answer. Okay, FIB. Well, there's still a couple smidgens of fiber here and there, but it should be alright. Does the egg get too cold or hot in the incubator box? No, the incubator shouldn't be too hot or too cold or anything, so it really is, it's like climate controlled. So, what you'll do with it is when you have the incubator box, you'll put the thing in there. There's a temperature that's considered like the ideal temperature, and if you set it to the ideal temperature, it'll get a 20% bonus to hatching speed. So yeah, that's the reason why it's important to set the speed, is because of that. Oh, turn off. That's But yeah, it's not like it's going to be too hot or cold, but the issue is going to be the amount of time that you have on the egg. I think once it's in there, you only have so much time to grab it out. But I think it is considered... Mother of gods! This is annoying as fuck trying to get into this thing. Ugh. But yeah, that's pretty much all you'll have to worry about, is just making sure that you can get in and out. Or get it out in time, that's all. Two and three. Yep, that's all we're going to be able to make right now. But it is a solid set of saddles, so not too bad. Let me move the first sets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 10? Nope, can't do it. 9 and 10. Just came COD with us and said, are you going to watch the egg? He said no. Oh. Yeah, it's one of those things you gotta get, like... It's a lot of work to take care of Giga Eggs. And anybody who's had to take care of a Giga Egg knows how much of a pain in the ass it is. And if you've never had to take care of one, you really don't understand how much of a big deal it is when it's like, hey, you gonna take care of this egg? No? Okay, I guess if you're not gonna do it, I'll just have to stay here, you know. All right, so that is quite a bit of 124s, so perfect amount there. So that's 10. With what we have, I think it would be best if we make another 10. But for right now, that should work. I'll probably go ahead and had to cook up some more metal. So let me go ahead and bring the thing close by. Oh, hold on. Actually, first things first. Let me get some meat for the trots over there, so I can make sure this thing doesn't starve out. Yeah, that Rex that's over there is going to be our new imprint breeder, or our new base male. So mainly because it's easier to look for a mutation when everything's all black. Oh, hey! Hello, little basilisk. Oh, shit. Did I not have this thing on harvest? Harvest. Oh, I did not. Why do I have this thing on victim harvest, but not, like, actual harvest? Yeah, I've, like, this stream, that's the same way. I've had to turn down so many, like, invitations to go do things, and everything else just for the stream. Ah, it's such a nice looking trike, but sorry, you gotta go. Only time I get out of the base is to get mats, check up team food. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly how it feels. That's exactly how it is. So, yeah, you get stuck doing one thing and pretty much one thing only, and that's all you can do. I thought I disabled the victim harvesting. No big deal. Pull this off. Oh, spoiled meat, that's why. Get all this spoiled meat off of you. Didn't realize I had meat on it. We're gonna go through so much hide. It's gonna be back to the good old days. Why do you hate me so much? It's not Ark. Don't worry. It's not mutually exclusive. It hates everybody. What dino do you think can stand in front of your Giga? For how long? I guess that's the next question. For how long? Because if we're talking base, like there's really nothing that can stand in front of it. I mean, maybe a couple seconds. A couple dinos might be able to last like a couple seconds. It's not the first time I've run into a dino that wouldn't just instantly die. I've run into Spinos that can take a couple hits. You know, Alphas can obviously do it. Brutes, they can obviously do it as well. Let's see. I don't think Brontos can, but Spinos, maybe a Yudi. I've run into Yudis that are strong enough to take, like, at least 2 bites. So that's the thing. I don't know. There's a few of them that could, but, like, more than 2 bites, I couldn't even tell you. I can't think of a dino that could take more than 2 bites from the Giga we have. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's a dino out there that could probably take more than a couple, but then one bite from the basilisk, though. That basilisk, I think, is the strongest dino we have. Period. It just got dropped back off this morning. Everybody got the clones that they wanted out of it, and now they're going to clone off of that. So. But yeah, it's just good old fashioned baby raising and meat runs at this point. Titanosaur could take more than two. Oh yeah, that's true. A Titanosaur could take more than 2 bites. I think this thing would get close to enraging, but could absolutely kill a Titanosaur. Yeah, there wouldn't be any doubt, because I know that Z's could take out a Titanosaur, so I believe ours can. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Poor 145 magma. Couldn't do anything with you, but you'd have made one hell of a good egg. Alright, let's just head on back real quick. Yeah, I think the Titans could take more than a few bites, obviously. I mean, we used Gigas to rush them, so clearly it took like 12 Gigas or something to go ahead and slam through them, so that was always a thing. Also, hello and welcome to all the new people, or old people, or regulars popping into our channel here. How are y'all doing today? We're in the throes of getting prepared for boss battles, so... How long do you think a Broodmother could take from your Giga, if the Giga were to teleport to the arena? Not very long. I mean, considering that our Gigas, you know, ran through the King Titan in less than 6 minutes, I don't know. Not very long. That's all I can really answer to that question. I need to go fill up the Maywing, not up here. But not very long. I don't know. I guess it depends on whether the enrage kicks in. If it can get enraged, probably a long time. If it's not enraged, it doesn't stand a chance. Maybe less than a minute. That would be my bet, is less than a minute, more likely than not. Okay. Thought I could spare myself some of that. Okay, we'll put some in the trough, fill this thing up real quick, and then we'll put the rest into the Maywing. And then grab those scales. In case you guys didn't know, this is my preferred currency. If you have enough Basilisk scales, there's quite a bit you can get from us. I think Basilisk scales are a good currency. Because, you know, it's not like you're picking up a Basilisk every 10 seconds. Alright, and get the rest of the meat from this thing. Alright, we'll also grab that hide too. Man, I hate having no weight to speak of right now. Alright, fill that up. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the cave real quick, get myself some more element and stuff. And go team after the eggs. Oh yeah, the RG. I wish you the best of luck. May you find a good one that isn't a pain in the ass. Okay, there we go. That way I don't have to, like, suffer half of my health and end up dying in front of the door like I have many times now. Because I've got, like, 100 HP. Yeah, the only issue I can see right now is that we have some blueprints that are good. Like, I mean, obviously I can go ahead and make it with these three, but this won't come out max. This will probably come out maxed. Obviously these two. So I would need a set of gloves, which I think we may have a glove blueprint somewhere. I'm pretty sure we do, even if it's not in here. I'm sure we have a glove blueprint, maybe on the island or something, but... Azon, may you find good ones that isn't a pain in the ass. Every dino is a pain in the ass to tame. That's not true. Listen, the sheep isn't a pain in the ass to tame. You just gotta make a thing. Oh, hey, this isn't too bad. It's pretty good. Blueprint there. I mean, a little on the expensive side, but not too bad at all. I mean, 700 silica pearls, but would have to just buy them as I go, I think. Yeah, but I don't care. Yeah, but that's not what we're talking about. Talking about pain. Okay, what does everyone think is the most pain in the ass dinosaur to tame? Let me get a poll going here. Let me see if we have... If I can do it by that? Yeah, I can. Okay. 73. Not the greatest, but that'll do. Those are good gloves. Those are good gloves. 472. These will be good replacements, I suppose. 570. It's pants. Okay. Ooh, Titanosaur. I did completely forget about the Titanosaur. It is kind of a pain to tame. Just need to wait one more hour for the egg to hit 1 day to hatch. Yeah, because if you're not waiting for it, then just put it away in the fridge. The Quetzal, if you don't have a Griffin or tech stuff. Yeah, I guess I can agree with that. Titanosaur obviously will take the cake just because if you don't... Well, if you have a mech, it's not a pain to tame, but if you're doing it by cannon, very problematic. Early game Tuso, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's another good one. Because you have to have a lot of Carbonemuses for that. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll put these here at the bottom. Some extra armor in case. Yeah, everyone's got one set of armor, but we're probably going to need 2 sets of armor just in case something happens to the first one. How do you tame a Tuso? So you have to crawl inside its mouth and feed it black pearls. 460, that's not bad. Oh, but the durability is pretty terrible. This will come out to like maybe a 400 or something. So if I can find a better pair of gloves, I'm sure we have one. I'll have to take a look through all of our stuff, but. So basically what you need to do is you have to keep it busy with another dino. So you have to throw a dino inside of its tentacles. You just need to get to his creepy mouth. Pearl. Did it with the Megalodon without even taking... It's hard on official? Yeah, it's pretty damn hard in official. You have to keep a dinosaur like in its mouth, so it basically grabs a dinosaur and keeps it busy, and as it's munching on your dino, then you go ahead and feed it. So hold on, let me get my dolphin here. Then you feed it like dinosaurs, or you feed it black pearls. It doesn't take very many black pearls, so the process is pretty fast. But just gaining the things you need to do it is kind of hard. Big T. Oh, Mega Shellin, got it. Okay. I was like, Big T, what the f... Isn't in its head or near... It's in the middle of his tentacles? Yeah, so you have to, like, crawl in between those tentacles while he's busy nomming on your turtle or whatever you decide to feed it. Yeah, it's not a hard tame in the fact that it takes a lot. It's a hard tame in the fact that doing it when you're really early in a game, and you don't have anything to feed it, or you don't have any way to keep it busy or whatever. It's kind of a pain. That's what makes it real difficult. You know, early game Quetzal, I can also see that being problematic. Let's see, what else? I think basilisks are a bit difficult, just because of the process you have to go to get the stuff you need to tame it. You know, going down to the trench, grabbing a whole bunch of eggs, and then finding a basilisk that you want to tame, and then getting it in a trap or managing to feed it. Yeah, I think basilisks are kind of a pain. Troodons are a real pain to tame. Oh man, I don't even think we've tamed a Troodon, but you know, I'd like to do it one day. Alright, let's do a quick sweep of the cave, and then we'll hop on out here. I hope that's not too high. It might very well be, but that's why I said early game when you have... Yeah, early game too, so I can definitely agree that that is a true pain. You know, when the only thing you really have is like an abundance of fiber and berries and cream. If you guys didn't know, Berries and Cream Guy actually has his own TikTok, and that's why he's kind of made a comeback. It's become a whole trend on there too. The Yudi, if you don't have a good trank. Yeah, Yudi is pretty terrible. I would say Giga is always going to be up there. I think regardless of whatever your... Hey, Juan, welcome back. How you been? I think Giga, regardless of whatever technology you're at or whatever stuff you have, the Giga is always going to be a pain. You know, the hardest part is getting it in the trap. But, you know, if you get too close, or, you know, if your dinos get too close, or if it escapes the trap, or any number of things can go wrong when you're trying to get your Giga. And whether it's your first Giga or your 100th, you'll just be more experienced. But still, it'll still be difficult. A UD with an Alpha Carno? Ooh. Yeah, as an escort? Yep, that can be problematic. Can see that. Just haven't been able to see your streams much. Oh, no, that's okay. I mean, I understand. I understand completely. Having started a new job and everything, my schedule's a little out of whack. That's why our stream hasn't always been on time or when it should or stuff like that. So haven't always been the longest streams and everything else. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to go ahead and try and get myself a whale. So probably going to go ahead and scout out a whole bunch of areas for whales and stuff. At the moment, we just got to do a lot of farming, so pretty much takes up the time. Congratulations, new job. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of have to wait for my stuff to come through. It's basically, it's always contracting is interesting in the fact that you make a lot of money contracting, but you never know if you're going to have a job the next day. I mean, your contract could, when the contract is supposed to expire, but, sometimes they'll do it early, or sometimes your position gets cut, or sometimes somebody else's position gets cut, and then you have all the stuff. You never know. Contracting is good because it gets a lot of money, but very stressful because you don't exactly know when your job is going to stay, or if it's going to stay. So, yep. Happy to get it all back. Yeah, but until my schedule is set and I know exactly what I'm doing and all of that, the stream is going to be a little bit weird in places. Yeah, luckily, my qualifications keep me there. My stint with the military still pays off quite a bit. But how have you been doing, Juan? What's been going on in your life? Anything new? Anything exciting? And if nothing new and exciting, just make it up. And we'll just go with it. Gas bag, please. Just move out of the way kindly. I don't want to step on you, gas bag. I know you like to be stepped on, gas bag, but I do not like to step on you. Alright, we can empty that out. Not much, just really getting back to work and caregiving old people. Ah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I've definitely done some volunteer work for homes myself. Back when I was as active duty, we used to stop at our local retirement homes and stuff like that, and help out where we could. And because I've also done like honor guard stuff for the base and things like that. I've also done funeral services and stuff. Them sharp, crisp people with the weapons, playing taps and folding the flag and everything else. I've done that. It's a very solemn experience, and you spend like all your time practicing. So I kind of miss that. And I do. Yeah. Occasionally, the military gets me all like bleary eyed and shit because I remember some of the good experiences. Um, yeah, we'll go ahead and have to go looking around for one. I'm gonna have to make sure I have a hot water bottle because this cold will absolutely demolish me. Get off an RG off someone I don't feel like team. What in the heck? You doing, Dolphin? Because I have the eggs to raise. Yep, makes sense. I mean, either way, you're gonna probably need one just because you want an imprint, right? You could always get just a random one. You know, if you're just using it as a pack mule anyway. Let's go check around here real quick. See how everybody's doing. What's this generator looking like? 85? All good. Oh, why? Why is Moby over here? Did something attack? They must have moved for something. Alright, Aqua Hot Dog's ready to go and Moby's ready to go. Well, we really don't need a Tuso for anything, so... Man, I had a whole baby Tuso ready to go and everything. Just need a dino to get me its place to place? Yeah. I mean, hey, you could always get yourself a Tapahara. They're not that hard to get. Just, you know, just grapple one to the ground and then knock it out. Someone just gave me an aberrant Spino egg. Well, congratulations. Dude, raising Megatheriums again for the Broodmother is such a boring thing. Raising any dino is such a boring thing. Like, that's the reason why, even though I know a lot of people are just like, yeah, go raise dinos, I'm like, fuck, I gotta raise dinos. It's not a fun task to sit there and raise dinos all day long. Especially, like, when it's a bunch of them, you just sit there and you stare at them, and they stare at you, and they look at you like, please, feed me, and you're like, listen, can you just feed yourself kindly? Yeah. Other than that, that's wouldn't have too much going on. We have just the single Rex. That's it. This is what we're raising right now. I probably could have gotten some what's it called? Some stuff for the magma, but I think I'll raise the magma on Gen 2. I think that's what I'll sit there. This thing's it should be it was 45, so 46.3, not too bad, about halfway. It's got a 40% imprint, so its original stats at hatch are 34, 320, and 1448 melee. So yeah, not too shabby. Luckily, the male survived, so we'll be able to get those instead of just the female. So if the female had survived and the male didn't, then it would have just been lucky lotto and hope for the best. Yeah, but it was about 20 Rexes that passed away. So I don't even know why. We still don't know why, because everything was perfectly fine, and Everything was perfectly fine, and then it was just empty, and that was it. All right. Let's see what we're looking at for... Okay, 73, that's fine. Plenty of fertilizer. Jesus, I forgot how little HP I had. Completely forgot how little HP I had. That's not what I want to do. I gotta get some fertilizer for the plant. Yeah, never really need any more fertilizer ever again. Don't need any dung beetles when I can just do this. Definitely not as effective, but if I've only got the one crop plot. I know that my megas on Rag Kick the Manticore and Dragons with their stats, but can they destroy the monkey and the dragon by awesome? That I don't know. The dragon on the island is completely different than the dragon on Ragnarok. So the dragon on the island is 3 times more difficult. It basically has on Ragnarok it has 1/3 of the HP of the actual dragon because you have to fight 2 bosses at once. So they kind of evened it out because of that. But yeah, if you're talking the island, the dragon is going to be a little difficult. Yeah. But I think you could deal with the monkey. You know, it would just be a little hard to do so. Mainly people Rex rush it because the Megatheriums get a 150% or 100%, I can't remember which, against bugs. Plus when they get the Bug Zerker buff, they get, you know, that huge thing, but yeah, I mean, they deal regular damage. The Megatheriums are strong. Don't get me wrong. Megatheriums are extremely strong. I don't know. Never done it. I'm sure they can, but they don't get any bonuses, so I couldn't tell you, unfortunately. Let's see. What else do we have? The Giga here. Are you fed? Oh, you're in trough range. You don't need to be fed. But we'll take that from you. We'll probably make the... maybe I'll go ahead and just make some more narcotics. Or pick up a bunch of narcotics to put into the thing for stimulants. Or, not stimulants, potions. Health pots. I cannot remember what the hell they're called. Inventory limit reached. Great. Yup, weak. I keep forgetting. Now, I don't remember what it takes to make, like, a recipe. I think it's a piece of paper or a note. Yeah, med brews, those things. Healing pots, that's what I keep thinking of. Oh, do I have a note? I think I do. Yeah, note's already unlocked. What do I need? 1 fiber, 3 thatch. All right, let's take a look. 1 fiber and 3 thatch. Yeah, I'm gonna try and make some make a recipe. I have not done one before. Oh, we might have some thatch on the on copper, but probably not. I tend to dump everything out of copper, but oh, hey, yeah, we do. Great. Crafting, yep, consumable recipes. And since I have the okay. Do I not, or am I glitched right now? Yeah, I think I'm glitched. I don't have any of my recipes. Well, that's fun. I hate when that happens. This happened the first day I came onto Genesis. I had this exact issue. All right, let me take this all off real quick. I think it's requiring my death. Hopefully my death will fix this thing. Oh, there's a way faster way to do this. What am I doing? There's going to give the RG, gave me the RG, gave me 3 RG, Blood Wyren. Nice. Congratulations. Good to always be able to get started up quickly. Isn't this the geyser? You telling me for the first time ever it's not going to explode and kill me? Alright. I suppose.
You need a breather?
No, I don't need a breather. Thank you. Alright, Azon. I have a question. If you know the answer, tell me, please. Sure. What's up? Might have an answer. Alright, let me go jump in this lava real quick. Also, all you guys are leaving. Don't forget to like, please. I mean, unless you don't like the stream, then yeah. Yeah, obviously. Alright, there we go. Simple enough. Here's a start at a mid-game pack. It's the way to go. You know, I know that there's some unofficial servers. Joe, you should probably try playing unofficial. Like, I feel like you would just enjoy it so much more than official, because there's so many different types of servers out there. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I can make a note. I've got the bare minimums here. Fibercraft? Oh, okay. Yep. Disregard. Then you already know. Somebody I told that the fireworks gonna gives 50% more damage, and we know we can team with rockets, right? Uh, I'm following. You can go ahead and tame with rockets. Oh, okay, yeah, you're back on our haunt. All right. But yes, you can tame with rockets. I mean, so it's kind of pointless to do it with rockets, to be honest. Let me look it up because I'm sure it's an obnoxiously large amount of rockets for it. Okay, so it would require. Oh, nope. It looks like you cannot anymore. Oh, hold on. Level 1. Let's try this way. Oh, you can. So it would take 63 rockets. If I put the fireworks skin on the launcher and shoot the head, will the Titan take more or more Topor? It probably will not go ahead and take more Topor, but it will take more damage. So you'd be better off doing less damage and more Topor. So it takes 63 rockets to the head to be able to knock it out. It takes 21 cannonballs to the head to knock it out. And it takes 4 shells from the mech to be able to knock it out. But that's what you're looking at. Good news is the RG egg takes 3 hours to hatch. I don't know about the other two. That is pretty good news. It's pretty quick. Alright, let me see really quickly what else we are knocking out. Okay, let me go look at the stats for we're gonna have to make a cannon as well. I didn't think about that if we're gonna go ahead and team a dolphin. So that's another thing I got on my list to do. Or not a dolphin, a space whale. Astrocetus, level 150. It's only going to require a single hit from a cannon to the head, but it's just locating it. So, plus I think the one we have, it's going to take a little bit to craft. 5,000 metal or something like that. Oh, only 1,500 metal. That's not too bad. Bunch of element, simple enough. We can get that. Crystal and poly. Yeah, we can do all those. Is a pain to set up, but the rockets are easy. No, it takes more stuff to craft. Should go easier. So, yep, just go ahead and do it without the skin. You'd be better off just doing it the regular way. Yeah, it is a bit of a pain to go ahead and set up and everything, but I don't know. You have to aim at its head, so that's always the hard part, making sure that it's actually within the right range and all of that. Crafting notes. That's what I'm here to do. Craft a notes. Write your note text. Test. We'll go drink test. Actually, we don't need we just need a blank note, I think. Yeah, blank note will make a recipe here. Alright, let's pull out one of these crafting things. We should be able to make one hell of a crafting recipe with this. I'll need to take all of those out. Put them back. Or just throw it in here for right now. Throw it in there for right now. Alright, let me look up and see if we have some good recipes out there. Let's see. Cakes on Terra on a wire insurance barrel roll for an extra time or two, depending on how the state out. 105 crafter. Skyrocket your stamina gain. Okay, so there's some okay recipes in here, but nothing too great. This thyla is OP as shit, but I wouldn't replace the other thyla. How do you guys on the island? Yeah, I can't see anything replacing that good old yellow thyla. Ah, here we are. The meat burger. 10 raw meat. Oh, this looks like the exact thing that I saw. Let's see, max meat. $2,500 meat for a frickin' burger. Let's see, death sauce. Let's see. You know, we're just going to go crazy with it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put some element dust in there. It's not even going to be too expensive either. I think this will be fine to work with. 10 dust. It's a recipe on its own. Grab us some citronelle. This honey's almost going to kill me, I'm sure. So, 1, 2. Alright, we don't have very much time to do it, so we need to go ahead and get 1 thing of gasoline. Just withdraw 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. 1 honey. And gasoline. Is that how it works? Hold on, I'm probably doing this wrong. Or does it need to, like, be made in a pot or something? Yeah, you have to excuse me. I have never made a recipe. Okay, let's see. Crass usage, non-learned skill requires no parameters. So I can cook a recipe, multiple recipe. Okay. Require water. Okay, great. Cooking pot. Ah, I see. Well, that answers my question. Has to be done inside a cooking pot. Alright, let's try this again. Didn't realize I had to do it in a cooking pot. Oh, okay. We should have 1 somewhere. Cooking pot, cooking pot. So yeah, arc. So I wanted to go ahead and team a bee to get honey. Didn't know it was a passive team, so I wasted 50 trank arrows. Oh no! I'm sorry. I didn't know the first time we attempted it either, so don't feel bad. It's a pretty common mistake. I don't think we have a cooking pot anywhere. Flint, stone, wood. Well, let's try and get this done before all of our honey and shit runs out here. Flint, stone, and wood. Okay, craft a cooking pot. Okay. Nope, I need that one. Oh, and I'm gonna need water. Well, I can always go ahead and use the, We'll put the cooking pot right here next to the last vault. Okay. All right. So make recipe. Oh, there's lag. Raising dinos? Raising dinos can be boring. That's for sure. Okay. Alright, put honey in there. Color region 1. Actually, you know what? Let's change the, I don't want it to be a burger. Can I make anything other than a burger? That looks horrendous. Alright, sure. We'll do that. There's nothing green in this thing. There we go. Perfect. Make recipe. Super yummy. L2 and R2 to change it. Thank you. Disgusting. There we go. Name recipe. Oh, heck yeah. There we go. Whatever that thing is. All right. Let's go ahead and take these out. I'm going to try making this. I don't exactly know how it's going to work or how it's going to come out, so... Here's to hoping it's decent. Oh, 730 food and all that stamina and health. Holy shit, this thing turned out to be pretty decent. citronelles. Man, oh shit, did it eat the whole stack? Oh no, that's why it ate a whole stack of citronelles for it. I didn't realize that. Okay, well, it just requires a bunch of citronelle. Sounds good. I didn't think about that. It requires 92 citronelles to make these things. I mean, they're certainly really sour. That's for fucking sure. Well, I didn't think that one through. That means it takes like a few days just to make a single one of these things. Well, alright, fun stuff. Now that I've learned my lesson, to check my recipes before I make them.
Welcome to the Hexagon Exchange. Come again
Great.
soon.
Well, I don't have enough for it, so great. Fantastic. Okay, let's try that again, except this time we're gonna use like 10 of those things instead of like 92. You know what? Here's what we'll do. To compensate, we will use... We'll use 20. 3 lemons. Okay. Okay, let's try this. See what it comes out to. 250. Okay, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Like 20 raw meat with a character, or just dust works good too. Yeah, we have a lot of dust, so I figure we can just get rid of it. That's not bad at all. That is not bad at all. It'll cover food. It gives a pretty good amount of stamina. You know, mainly you're just going to use it for those two anyway. So that is a good recipe. Instead of this garbage of 92 lemons. Three citronelle, 20 dust, 1 giant bee honey. I wonder what a recipe with just bee honey would look like. Here's what we're gonna do. Make a recipe. Drink. It's gonna have 3 bee honey. Oh yeah, we'll just do just three bee honey. We'll try it out. See what it works. I don't ever get to use like stuff like this. I also forget that my crafting bonus comes in handy too. Water 4 point. What a garbage drink. Well, it did something, but yeah, I think that is a pretty good recipe, this one here. Alright, well, anyway, now that I'm done fucking around with these things, because I really want to go ahead and make something obnoxious. And since, what, you can only have 3 ingredients in a drink? Oh, but jeez. This thing does cover the gamut. I mean, it'll probably be like emergency food. All right. 10. That's already done over there. Aside from going out for more metal, not much else we can do. Just noticed I've been here the whole stream. Yeah, you sure have. Even though there's been nothing going on, like the whole stream, just making some saddles and such. Because we're pretty much done. We're just waiting on babies. That's all. This thing's as long as you've been here. No, I think you've definitely been on longer in the earlier streams. I definitely think you've been on longer in some of the earlier ones. You know what? Let's go ahead and fill those up with berries. How much do I have left on the pants? 26, that's enough to make it back. I don't know why I keep shutting it off. I should have just let it run. I think there's gasoline in the last one, because I keep depositing all my gasoline at the end. Yep, there's some right there. Yeah, we're gonna need to do nothing but runs for stuff. I think we'll be making this stuff for a couple days. I assume, anyway. Man, you got a grudge against that one. Alright, well anyway guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call it up for the night. There's not too much to be doing, and pretty much all I'm gonna be doing is making this stuff. And try and stock up the fridges. More likely than not, we're probably gonna take in about 400 apiece. So yeah, it's gonna require a lot of narco berries. But anyway, yeah, we'll be doing it for another 91 days. Sorry, it's a short stream and everything tonight. Yeah, hopefully you guys like the stream. You know, like, subscribe, share, you know, pass it on to your buddies, whatever. Yeah, and for all the newcomers, thanks for tuning in. All you regulars, thanks for making the dream possible. And for everybody else in between, thanks for just showing up. Yes, I've been here whole stream. Let's get to do a song for that one. No. No song for it. That's it. Anyway, we'll see you all tomorrow right here on How Far Can We Get in a Year. Have a great night. All right, later guys. Thanks for tuning in.